Hey everyone, Monday again, this time August 17th, and as you can see it has started raining, which is great because we really needed some rain to get rid of the forest fires we've been having. So it has been raining for about a week and it's going to rain another week and then we'll see. I think there's some sun coming next weekend. Hopefully it'll be back again because rain is nice when you haven't had it for a while, but just for a few days. Anyway, otherwise things are good. Virus-wise, Spain is not doing that great. It's kind of going up a lot. I don't have the numbers for the country, but there's a curve and it's going up. The national government hasn't been involved in making rules or laws for a few months. They left it up to the local governments around the country to do that. But the other day, a couple of days ago, the Minister of Health stepped in and he has now forbidden all nightlife, bar de copas, like after 11 or midnight or something like that. Everything has to close down. Discotheques, bars and restaurants, not restaurants maybe. At least the nightlife with alcohol, it's gone after midnight. Which I think is a good thing because a lot of the infections have come from younger people that have been out partying. And also, being August, as I mentioned before, people are going home to visit family, and then that also creates some hot spots around the country. So we'll cross our fingers that things are going to get better. Just to give you an idea, in Galicia, I had a look for the numbers yesterday. Yesterday, today's number isn't out yet, but yesterday's numbers were 1,282 cases. And I don't know if you remember, but a month ago or 6 weeks ago, we were down to 166. So now we have 1,282. 3 people are in the emergency room. 48 people of the 1,280 is in a hospital. And then 1,231 is self-isolating at home. So although there's a big number, it seems like it's not as serious as it was in March or April. Although it's bad, the good thing is it's not as bad as it was back then. It seems like people are staying home, probably because it's a lot of younger people that don't need the hospitalization. Anyway, I also went to Santander this weekend. That was a nice trip. We went to visit some family of my wife, and it seemed like also I was surprised. Everyone was wearing masks in Santander. That was very nice. Good to see. I was a bit worried about how the mask culture were in the other part of Spain, but I was very surprised, very pleasantly surprised. People in Santander were wearing masks as we were doing here. Of course, bigger city, more people, easier to get together with other people, and when it becomes a crowd, it becomes complicated again. Like we came back to the hotel Saturday night in the center, and there was a jazz concert going on, and we were like, we're not going to go over there because we saw a lot of people there. So I'm sure they were trying to distance themselves and be good, but it's always complicated. So, but anyway, Santander was nice. I saw some people on the Camino del Norte walking that bit just after Santander. So that was good to see. The weather was beautiful. Coast is beautiful. I may add some photos. I took some photos. I didn't take any video. I took some photos. I'll add them to this video so you can get an idea. But the weather there was beautiful yesterday. So that's good. What else? I think numbers in Santiago. Walking around this morning in Santiago, it's kind of a gray and kind of a dull morning. So streets were also kind of half empty. I have a feeling there's some tourists that maybe were out on the coast, and then they came into Santiago the first few days of rain, but now it's been raining for a few days extra, and then they kind of stay out there on the coast. Pilgrims, there are pilgrims. There's not a lot of pilgrims. I don't know the numbers of the pilgrims office. I'm sure it's pretty much stable, around 400 or 500 a day. But otherwise, it's normal. It's like I was saying to my wife yesterday, the virus is here, but if you take care, it's good. You know, that's how I feel. This is so you know we're allowed to travel anywhere, and it's good as long as you take care of yourself. So I see a lot of more Italians buying credentials from the store. That's a good sign. So it seems like Italians are starting to think about the Camino again. And that's about it. Hope you're good. Hope things are good where you are. Stay safe. Talk to you next week.